Wednesday night brewing sessions can go in wacky ways, and today, a blue Enchantress toolbox deck with Enlightened Tutor. Welcome back, Vintage Gamers, to a Wednesday night brewing session with our beloved chat. This is the Wednesday before the Oklahoma land run, and we have one last fun deck to play before I go off and play serious Vintage and Legacy Magic for the weekend. We have put together quite the pile here. It's probably a crash and burn style event, but we're going to do our best. I have been meaning to make a kind of Enchantress deck in Vintage for a while that was base blue, and we have this very nice flash Enchantress that is blue now. So Entity Tracker is our core value engine here. Whenever an enchantment enters, you draw a card. We're going to play a big toolbox of blue-white enchantments using Enlightened Tutor, which is letting us top deck tutor artifacts or enchantments to the top of our library. And we're going to try to offset the card disadvantage of that by playing a ton of Mystic Remoras. Our toolbox is vast and extensive here. We've got Swift Reconfiguration to deal with creatures, Static Prison as temporary any kind of permanent removal. We've got Rest in Peace in combination with Energy Field as a way to stop creatures from being able to harm us, while also being able to attack graveyards. Stony Silence, so we can turn off artifacts. We have got an Over-Encumbered as a tutor that we can do to maybe make it so our opponent won't be able to pay for their creatures to attack. We have a High Noon to make it so opponent is not comboing off on us, and also makes our counter spells a lot stronger, especially if we're going to play on their turn. We have Phyrexian Unlife and Solemnity combo, where players can't get counters, and counters can't be put on things. So once you don't lose the game when you have 0 life, and they can't get infect counters, you can survive. Solemnity also means your Remora can't get counters, which could be pretty profitable. I've got a Temporary Lockdown to take all the things off the board. Hopefully we can play around our own 1 and 2 drop enchantments here. I'm not sure about this card in general because of that. We'll see. We've got an Energy Flux to wipe out all the artifacts that are in play. We've got a Detention Sphere as a way to hit a wide board. We've got a Court of Cunning as our win condition, our main win condition here. We become the Monarch and we start milling players. And then we have Court of the Arden Vale, which is a new one I hadn't seen before, but this is another Monarch card, and at the beginning of our upkeep, we're returning permanents with mana value 3 or less from the graveyard to hand, and if we're the Monarch, they go into the battlefield instead. So as long as we don't let our Court of Cunning or something get exiled forever, which could definitely happen, considering we have, I don't know, Rest in Peace combo. That is our way to win. We, of course, do have a Saga here as well. I assume opponents will concede before any of that really occurs, because this is a vintage league, and vintage players don't want to sit around and do that. But we'll see what happens. These could be some very long and drawn-out games, or we could just die and have no chance whatsoever. I don't know. That's kind of the joy of it. We'll find out together. So I'll see you in round 1 of this Blue Enchantress Vintage League. I'll be a special guest at the Steel City Spectacular August 14th through 17th in Pittsburgh. This CEDH main event will also feature a Legacy Battle for Duels and a Vintage Battle for a Black Lotus. 15 proxy Vintage with a Black Lotus as the main prize. I hope to see you at these amazing Eternal Magic the Gathering events. Let's battle. Welcome to round 1 of this Vintage League. I am on the play, and my opponent looks to be revealing a cat. Is that a good thing, a bad thing? I don't know. Keep. This hand is quite reasonable. What are we doing with this hand? Just playing a Remora? Are we probing and seeing what they're doing first? We don't have a lot of lands to feed the Remora. If I want to protect my force, my Remora, it's kind of unfortunate. Yes, hopefully we find none of those Force of Vigor players. I'm gonna go basic island and play a Mystic Remora here. I'm gonna play the Lotus so that my Mystic Remora looks more threatening, I think. That's how it works. Oh, okay, resolves. All right, if that's gonna resolve, let's take a peek at what they're working with here. Petal Breach, Ponder Ancestral, Lurian Saga. Should we play a high noon? I mean, they don't have a force right now. I think that's actually good, right? To play a high noon right now. Classic combination. Mystic Remora, high noon. All right. They don't have a lot of artifacts, so maybe we won't die to Urza Saga here. Oh, they're just going to feed the fish? I love you, opponent. I love that for me. Thank you. Oh, this fish is going to be fed for a while now. Ancestral on my upkeep. I'll draw a card. I'll force it. That was a bold play. I'm surprised my opponent did that. Should I change the stream title to Vintage League? Blue Enchantress Toolbox. All right, Underground Sea. Mystic. They drew a ruby for turn, so they can actually make 2 construct tokens. That's crazy. I get to draw a card though. So what do we do about these construct tokens, chat? What is the best way? Obviously we can't temporary lockdown. We should check our toolbox. We could just detention sphere them later. We could turn one into a vehicle, maybe. We could static prison one. I don't think we need to make a choice right now, right? Is there something that we would want to go Enlighten Tutor for? I think maybe we should Enlighten Tutor right now for the detention sphere. No, I didn't put the dress down in the deck because I thought it just didn't really synergize with what I was trying to do. We have lots of other ways of like doing really wide stuff. I think I can just get Tundras at this point because my opponent's probably not doing anything crazy. They can't even Flusterstorm this because they already played Ruby for turn. So if I were to Solemnity right now, they would have an Infinite Saga. Okay, I think I would just get Detention Sphere because it's our clean answer. Oh, what if I just get Energy Flux? I think that card is a trap, Adam. I think it's quite bad. We could get our own Saga. You bring up a convincing argument. How long are we keeping Remora in play? Oh. Man, I have so many options. I feel like Energy Flux is so sick, though. And we know it's going to resolve right now because we don't know their entire hand. But we know 3 of their 4 cards in hand. I lose my Remora if I do that. All right, I'll try Saga. Bad options. I don't think any of them are bad. I might have to drop the... No, this is a bad play. I think this play sucks. Oh, well. I think I was supposed to go get an Energy Flux because it's a blue card for force. And it just cleanly answers everything. Yeah, I was supposed to get Energy Flux. I should have listened to my gut instinct there. Because they're going to have so many more artifacts than us. Yeah, I should have just gotten Energy Flux. That would have been better. They could buy and play Lurrus here, right? It's kind of annoying. Am I losing? I think I'm losing. I think the Saga search was so bad. What was I thinking? Oh, well. Oh, they're not even making a second construct? Interesting. Well, I don't think that my Breach opponent can kill me with a High Noon in play. Oh, they have a Frog in their deck? I see. This Swift reconfiguration is not very good against Frog. Oh, it is good against Frog. Well, I mean, it depends on how we look at it. I'm just gonna drop the Remora. Because I want to make constructs. Stony Silence. That's so good if we can stabilize, actually. I think we're currently winning, but it's not exactly clear to me. All right, I'm going to turn this thing into... It's an artifact, so the construct is going to be bigger? Bro. I definitely don't want a Stony Silence until after... Oh, I already have my Black Lotus. Shit. All right, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. They can almost crew it. I need to be able to beat this construct token. I guess 2 of my tokens beat their 1 token because they went for 1 token. Now they can start casting cantrips. Okay. But only 1 per turn. I mean, I think High Noon's an incredible card that is probably not played as much as it should be in Vintage. Oh, they do another fetch land. They're going to buy Lurrus. I'd love to draw a blue card per turn so I can force Lurrus next turn. I don't really think I want them to have a Lurrus if I can help it. I guess I could theoretically pick up my Ruby and... Oh, wait, why am I doing this? Whatever. I could get my Ruby and, like, High Noon the Lurrus. I think this High Noon needs to stay in play, though. I'm not blocking here. I want to get 2 artifacts in play to block. I think it's probably just get an artifact, play a Stony Silence, draw a blue card, draw a blue card. No, we didn't draw a blue card, chat. I was a little worried about the blue count in this deck. Was definitely a little worried about the blue count. All right. So unfortunately, this means that there's a Lurrus resolving. Maybe that doesn't matter very much. I don't know the answer. We'll find out. Okay. So I'm at 7. They don't have a good attack. They also lost their lands here. So if they don't draw another land... Okay, well, they drew another land. I was going to say, if they didn't draw another land, they actually couldn't play Lurrus. But they're just not really looping anything, so it's not actually a huge deal. I do have a Karakas in my deck. I have multiple Lancers. I got lots of things going on. My opponent is a Breach combo deck that can't use artifacts and can't play more than 1 spell a turn. The best thing they had was this Frog. This Frog was a sick card here, but... Are they pondering their life choices? We don't want to mill them yet, because they do... I guess they... I mean, like, their Grix is colored. How are they beating enchantments? It getting larger is not a problem until it kills both of them at the same time. Stock up. Okay. I definitely can't Detention Sphere Construct token, though. They also can't play Lotus Petal the same turn they play Lurrus, either. All right, the good news here is we have access to Meticulous Archive to help us find answers. That's not an answer. You don't know they have 4 frogs. Ooh, Ancestral. If they found Force, this Ancestral is bad to cast now. Okay, I don't think I'm casting this Ancestral until they play a spell. Gotta use my High Noon. A 5/5 construct will kill both of my 3/3s. Yes, I guess that is true. That's... yeah, it's not good. All right, so Lurrus. That's fine. So that's their only spell. We go to end step. We cast Ancestral. We just find answers. It's fine. We got answers in our deck. This is uncounterable. They have a Flusterstorm. They can't use it. We have a Static Prison and an Enlightened Tutor and everything. GG. All right. So I assume we just Static Prison the Construct token. And then we can maybe bring this back later. Like, I don't think this Lurrus matters, right? Again, they can't, like, use an Underworld Breach through an High Noon. All right. Cool. That's my one spell a turn. So if they have something good, now's the time. I guess I could start attacking. Probably should have. I mean, they could have a removal spell, and then it's really bad for me, so probably not. I mean, I could have a counter. I have a force, so maybe I should have attacked. Yeah, maybe I should have attacked. Wow, they keep drawing lands. Stop it. You can cast all your spells. Demonic Tutor. Should I force it? No. That's their one spell. They don't have a Saga in their deck anymore. We don't have to worry about that. Okay, so we have Enlightened Tutor here. What is this Enlightened Tutor getting, chat? I assume we're enlightening ourselves. I think we're going to win this game, by the way. I do think this game is going to be a win. I don't think there's a Yagul in a Breach deck. All right, should we bring back... should we go for Court of Ardenvale? Because we can bring back our Saga every time. Ooh, feels like that's the line. All right, I'm gonna grab a Court of the Ardenvale. I don't think they have any bounce in their deck, no. And then we can bring back the Static Prison as well. All right, so Court of the Ardenvale. We also become the Monarch. They could also just have Force. No, all right, I'm the Monarch. Okay. High Noon has been the card that is actually winning the game. I'm so glad I put the High Noon in the deck. I almost wish I'd put a High Noon and a Arcane Lab or something in the deck. So I'm the Monarch. On my upkeep, we'll put any permanent from the graveyard to the battlefield. They're going to Vamp Tutor. What does that even mean? You're just Demonic Tutor. You're going to Vamp Tutor? I still have a Force? They'll probably concede to Force, right? All right, what do you have? Oh, you have a Chain of Vapor. It was a good try. Bam. So, oh, they have a Mystic Sanctuary. Oh no. They tutored for Chain of Vapor and then they tutored for Mystic Sanctuary. Uh-oh. I still have a Stony Silence in play. But I guess they can replay Chain of Vapor from there. Okay, so what do I do now? I don't have another Force. Should I just get a Mystic Remora back? Should I bring a Static Prison for the Lurrus? Oh no. So I have Mystic Remora, Black Lotus, Static Prison, Saga. I guess we just bring back Mystic Remora. All right, I will use my Court of the Ardenvale to bring back Mystic Remora, and then I will draw for turn Enlightened Tutor. That doesn't do anything. There's no reason to Brainstorm, right? It doesn't actually draw us into cards. This is bad. I wish we had we don't have any flash enchantments, right? Oh, we could have had Dress Down. Maybe we did want to Dress Down in our deck. Okay, well, I guess we're going to find out what happens here. We might just lose, right? Because my opponent has Breach, Chain. See what this card draw does for us. Solemnity. I mean, the problem is I guess we just are supposed to cast this Brainstorm, right? Mental misstep. there's no justice. There is no justice. There is no justice. My opponent even put the Chain of Vapor in their deck. You know, big credit to my opponent. Big props to my opponent, because I feel like I'm the only person playing Chain of Vapor in these Lurrus combo decks, and it's so good. It gives you so many outs. I think they'll concede after this. I can't imagine they're going to continue playing, but maybe they will. All right. So I will now return Static Prison. I don't need Urza Saga. That card sucks. And I'll get rid of this Lurrus. And then I'll pay for the Remora. And then I'll pay for this prison, I guess. And then I will play Solemnity. And I will attack. No, what if they have a Bowmaster? I'm not attacking. I don't need to attack. All right, now I have a Court of Cunning. Time Walk. Pay 4. Oh my god. Welcome, Raiders from 90s MTG. You have stumbled upon quite the offering. We have just locked out our Lurrus Breach opponent with Stony Silence, High Noon, Court of Ardenvale, Static Prison, Mystic Remora, and Solemnity. All right, the question, chat. My opponent is a well-balanced Lurrus Breach deck with Frogs and Chain of Vapor and Mystic Sanctuary. Are we going to index into any more pieces of action here? Or are there things that are bad? This temporary lockdown looks pretty bad. I actually think Flux is still... Flux could be pretty bad. I think we need the Swift reconfiguration for Frog. So we could possibly put in more counter spells. We could possibly put in more rips, more stonies. These are things we could possibly put in. Hopefully they take out any removal they had, but they might bring in Pyroblast. I guess Pyroblast is really, really annoying. Solemnity Unlife is not great against my opponent's deck, but I think Solemnity is fine. I'm actually not sure the energy field thing is that good either, but if we already have Rest in Peace in the deck, it's kind of a low cost. Oh, I guess this over encumbered is not very good. How much more cards do I need to cut? I need to cut 3 more cards. I definitely want to keep the High Noon. I think I like having D-Sphere as an out versus Frogs and Constructs. I think I'm going to tone down. I mean, I kind of want Stony Silences. Maybe I'll go like this, and I'll go like Island. Oh, Island and Plains. What was the other card? All right, whatever. I can't remember. Oh, wait. I need to get that in there. Oh, I think I could take out Island or Plains, maybe. I could have left in the Swift reconfiguration. Of course, I immediately open a hand with no lands. No forces. Am I 61 now? God bless. I tried my best, chat. I was stun locked. Okay. Okay. I don't think this combo is actually good for me here, though. So I think I'm just gonna get rid of the energy field. I can tutor up later if there are creatures. I do think Rest in Peace is generically good because my opponent is a Breach Brain Freeze combo deck. Rest in Peace does stop my Court of Ardenvale combo, though. I think what I'm gonna do here is jam a Rest in Peace. I probably could have just gone to their turn and looked for an Ancestral Line. Ooh, we're resolving Rest in Peace. That's big for me. They probably only have the one chain. Pyroblast to the graveyard. That's good for me. Yeah, of course. There are frogs. I know. We have some answers to frogs. Oh, maybe we should have kept the energy field, is what you're saying. I'm actually in trouble now, aren't I? Energy field getting pyroblasted is pretty bad, though. Moat plus rip? I guess that's true, yeah. Hopefully my opponent casts some spells, but I think I'm in trouble. Oh, Mox? Mox and another spell, please. Please play another spell. Please play another spell. Yes! Ancestral, target me. God, that feels so good. I have, you have activated my trap card. You have activated my trap card again. Draw 3. Oh, that was nice. That was a good time. Static Prison, that deals with a frog. I think I'll do that. I think I'll go Sapphire. Fet. I think we just won again, by the way. I'm going to play an Entity Tracker. And then I'm going to play a Static Prison. Target the frog. Draw a card. Play a Pearl. I probably should have held the Pearl for Brainstorm. My bad. 2 cards in my opponent's hand. No Rest in Peace. Lurrus to hand, baby. That's where we're at in life. I have to pay for this. This only lasts for a little while. Hopefully this resolves. I should have held that stupid Sapphire Pearl in my hand. Oh, Stony. What do I want to do? I can draw 2 cards, fresh ones, by playing Stony. I lose my 3 artifacts. I lose my 2 forces, but it's probably correct, right? Yeah, it's probably correct. Boom! Boom! All right, well, I only have 1 more turn underneath this prison. I will have to beat this frog. I guess the frog can't hop, though. So these things just beat the frog, kind of. Oh, no, they can pitch cards to the frog. Not yet. Oh, there's an answer to a frog. Maybe they'll play 2 frogs. All right, now we're doing the Enchantress things, though. I should probably scry first. Another Entity Tracker. Is that a card I want? I don't see why not. Okay. You know, imagine if they play a second frog and we get all the frogs under the tension sphere. I will lose my Static Prison forever. Oh, oh no. Opponent. Opponent! Opponent! I'm so sorry. I'm not actually, though. Actually, I might not. Do I fetch for this? Oh my god. Need another screenshot. Did I break vintage? It was a good try, opponent. 1-0. All the O5ers are already out. Classic enchantments versus Grixis. Classic matchup. Okay, welcome gamers. We are 1-0. Can we do it again? My opponent is going to reveal another cat. We can exploit some more cat players. I'm ready. All right, what do we got? We got Force, Spell Pierce. Okay. This hand is pretty reasonable as far as our deck goes. The detention sphere. Playing a second frog into the detention sphere was just so brutal. All right, chat. Focus. We need to get to our 3 mana cards. You never want to draw this Court of the Arden Vale, but this card was really good in that one game we played. All right. What do you have for us? What kind of cat nonsense are we playing over there? What do you have? We started with Frog Breach. That's a Verdant Catacombs. That is a bad sign. That is a very bad sign. That is a sign of Force of Vigor. I'm going to go get a basic island and Spell Pierce this thing. That is a bad sign, though. Hopefully I can find another Flooded Strand. But this is going to play creatures, and the Spell Pierce is going to be dead, so... Alright. You have a Deathrite Shaman anyways. Deathrite Shaman looks so hard for my deck to beat. Ooh, I don't think I can counter that, though. It's not important enough. I can Detention Sphere it later. I think the best draw for me here is a Mox, maybe? That is technically a Mox. It's not technically a Mox. But it does do exactly... Hopefully they attack with this Deathrite Shaman. They'll never attack with this Deathrite Shaman. But what if they attack with the Deathrite Shaman? Wait, this thing can bring back lands, right? Oh. Well, never mind. Of course it can't. Green, black. Oof, there it is. Oof, there it is. Resolvers. All right, I have an entity tracker. How does that make you feel, opponent? All right. So a land would be pretty good, maybe. A Court of Cunning. I need a land, unfortunately. I can mill cards to fuel the Deathrite Shaman. I think I'm dead, by the way. I just need to get Wastelanded and put me out of my misery. Why can't I have all fetch lands like some monkeys we know? Are they coming in? Come in, baby. No? That's it? Pass? Oh, they have no land either. Okay. All right, okay. Land drop off the top. Gamers. I won't hate. I don't hate on that one. I'm gonna wait, though. I don't think I'm going to do this on my turn. When am I going to do this? Maybe they'll do a tap land. Oh, they did not have a tap land. I was hoping they would maybe do a tap land or something. Oh, okay. I'm doing it now. My bad. I understand. Negation, huh? Dig negation. I think I have to pitch my Court of Cunning, chat. Can I win the game if I pitch my Court of Cunning? I can still do Saga things. I feel like I need the Detention Sphere more than I need the Court of Cunning. Those are cards. Unfortunately, Bowman is good against Enchantress, which we did bring up. I don't think I actually talked about it at the start of the video, but there's a reason I haven't brewed Enchantress in a very long time, and this is one of the reasons. Both Mystic Remora and this card are very bad against Orcish Bowmaster. I can put it underneath the Static Prison for a little while, but I don't know if that is going to be very good for me. Didn't draw any lands off my Ancestral, by the way. Humility would be good here if I could cast it. Which I can't. This Deathrite Shaman is so good against me. Oh my god, they have so many dudes. So many dudes. How do we ever win this game? Eat the land from my Yad. Wow. We need a board wipe is what we need. High noon. If I had, we do have a temporary lockdown in our deck, don't we? We do have a temporary lockdown in our deck. It's actually very good on this board. So I think I need to do some bow mastering. What if I start with a Static Prison on an oof and then play another Entity Tracker? Is that good? I get 1 ping, 2 pings. Okay, I think I'm going to start with that. I think that's better than hitting the Frog, because I think it unlocks more draws for me. Okay, hit a land. They shot the tracker. So now I can't... So I can play Remora first and then play another Entity Tracker, right? Also, I can't get Basic Island here. But if I play Entity Tracker first, then they'll double ping and I'll lose an Entity Tracker, which I don't want to do. So I think we just need to find temporary lockdown, right? Though that will unlock my own Static Prison. But maybe I'll let it go by that time. Or I could just Detention Sphere right now. I could fetch basic planes and cast Detention Sphere on the Frog. Or I could cast it on the double Deathrite Shaman. Or I could put it on the Bowmaster. Fuck. Okay, I think we should cast. No. Is a Frog the biggest threat? Is a Bowmaster the biggest threat? I guess I should get a Tundra no matter what. They still attack me if I draw any more cards this turn. I'm going to cast Remora, and then I'll have an Entity Tracker that I can cast at instant speed. Swift reconfigure. I'm drawing all my removal. There's a big army now, though, and there's still this Psychic Frog, so... I don't have enough mana, really. Next turn, we'll get rid of the Bowmaster. Maybe I just needed to start by Detentioning Sphere Bowmaster. Maybe that's just how I had to start. Oh, now we can at least swift reconfiguration the Bowmaster. Oh, they're not swinging with Frog. Okay. I'm okay with that. Another Bowmaster or another Frog? Another Frog, right? Because if it was a Bowmaster, they played instant speed. Green, blue, another oof. Wow. Oh, it doesn't lose abilities? Oh, it loses card types. That's unfortunate. Well, that's really bad for me then. That's really bad for me. I'm definitely not keeping this Remora in play. Card is not doing anything. What the fuck does this card even do then? Just turns off attacking? I really wanted to draw a temporary lockdown. All right. I'm still going to get double pinged here. So I'm pretty sure I'm still dead, but... Yeah. This is a really bad spot. Or maybe I should just swift reconfig the... Yeah, I need to start by getting rid of this Bowmaster. I think I should have killed this Bowmaster yesterday. Last turn. Wait. Cancel. I can do this in the right order, right? Oh, never mind. It's fine. Okay, exile the Bowmaster. All right, I just need to find temporary lockdown. I think we actually do win this game if we find temporary lockdown. This was not on cast. This was on enter, so it actually works out for us. Yes. All right, draw a card. Temporary lockdown. Or... these are not the cards. Should I... Okay, so now I should swift reconfig the Frog before they figure out how to use the Frog. Or should I swift reconfig the Orc army? I mean, once they figure out how to use the Frog, I'm doomed, so... Let's just get rid of this Frog. I might just die to the death rights before that even happens anyways. Time Walk. That could be very good. Phyrexian Unlife. Wait, how does lose life work with... Lose life... if I play an Unlife, I can't get Deathrite Shaman killed, right? Wait a second. Are we turning the corner? Are we turning the corner? Okay, they're gonna eat me. Okay. I might have to double block the army this turn. I have to do some life total calculations. We might win this game. Oh, I do have a static prison dropping the oof. That's fine. Black, blue, another... Oh, a momentum breaker. I think I have to counter this. Maybe I don't. What does this do? I lose my time walk? Is that a problem? I don't think it is a problem. Okay, I think I'm gonna exile. I think I'm gonna counter this. It's less about losing the fawn and more about losing the time walk. I think I'm double block. Let's see. No, I'm not double blocking this. I'll go to 7. I'll go to 5. I can take it. I have enough mana to cast on life. I think we're turning the corner here. I'll just pay one more time, right? No reason not to. On life. So this, so I can still take another like 10 infect worth of hits from the orc army as well. Okay. Probe. Blooded Strand. If I crack my fetch now... Oh, wait, I won't be able to pay life if I have negative life, right? But if I do it now, they can eat down to 6 in the... Okay, I can still just do this now. Let's just do this now. I want an island, and I want to cast Probe. Just because I want to draw. Man, those are not very good here. Okay. Okay, so I go to 4, and then I go to 2, and then I go to 0. I have not drawn the cards I want yet. I will give them back an oof at the next turn, so I need to have enough blockers. This is only getting a tap land. Oh, I won't be able to use this, though, because I'll be dead. Okay. Are they buying Lurrus? Oh, Keen Eye Curator. Okay. That's going to be big at some point. So if I double block now, I can at least still fetch one more time. But I'll have a very bad blocking squad. I think I want to just die. Or just go to 0. I don't know if I mean, unfortunately, they're going to take the Monarch from me, right? How does the Monarch work? Is it when I'm dealt damage? Oh, over encumbered. They'll have to pay... Oh, I don't have... They have Collector Oof over encumbered. Oh! Wait. Clue, Artifact, Junk, and Frog is 4. That locks them out. Because the oofs, I mean, they can't attack with the oofs after either. I think they're locked. I think I locked them. And only they can draw lands, obviously. Oh, wait. Where's Chess when he needs to? This is his card right here. He wanted this card to go on Magic Online so badly. So then I guess we just play High Noon. I'm gonna... There's no reason for me to play these mocks, right? It doesn't help me at all. I think my opponent is locked out of the game for now. I mean, they once they get to 4 mana, they can do things again, but we'll draw some cards by then. I can't use this fetch land, right? So there's no point. I don't want to go to Yard, though. So I guess I'd rather put it in play. They still have Deathrite Shamans, but the Deathrite Shamans can't hurt me through this stuff. Their Collector Oofs are preventing them from being able to sack their tokens. So I can just keep playing... This Rest in Peace will turn off these Deathrite Shamans as well. And I can just keep playing enchantments until I get to a point where I can get out of it, right? Somehow. We don't have Court of Cunning anymore, though. Saga tokens, I guess? Oh, they can use the Deathrite Shaman still. So they can attack one more time. But that's okay. Okay, I forgot about the Deathrite Shamans. But we have Rest in Peace, though. So after this turn, the Deathrite Shamans won't make mana again. And they can only really... Are they going to, like, attack with both oofs at this point? Ah. So each of these is dealing infect damage to me. So unfortunately, if I can't kill both the oofs, right? So I really can only kill one oof. And then I need to make sure I don't die. I guess I don't die, right? If I do this, I don't die. Because I take 3, 6, 8 infect, and I go to 8 total infect. I keep an entity tracker, and then next turn I lock them back underneath until they draw, you know, like 2 lands, obviously. But okay, I will unlock 1 oof. I forgot about that. I mean, if they like play a land this turn and then play a land next turn, I do just lose, right? I could draw. I can't play Rest in Peace and Energy Field. I can only play 1 spell a turn. I can't get more mana. It's actually really close. It's actually really close. I can at least brainstorm on their next turn. All right. Energy Flux is really bad. Don't want to play that. I do want to play Rest in Peace to turn off the Deathrite Shamans. So that will lock them back underneath. Solemnity. Okay. I need that. Can't use a fetch. Just play it anyways. I guess I technically could attack, right? Because they can't attack back. But does that matter? Like, if they attack back, I lose, right? No matter what. I can block. So I guess I might as well attack all, right? There's no reason not to. Okay. I will discard some Oxen. All right, so now they're back on drawing cards here. Lands are their best draws. That's a draw. It's a land. They can buy Lurrus. I'm at the end step here. I will brainstorm. Not that I can do anything. And then next turn I can play Solemnity, in which case I'll be locked under. Once I get the Solemnity, I'll be in a good spot again. Until they find like an Abrupt Decay or something. Oh, they have a Bowmaster? They could have a Bowmaster, right? Let's not cast Brainstorm. That would be a bad idea. All right, Solemnity. Yes! What? 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 What is going on? Okay, so this is a tough matchup, though. Lurrus, Deathrite Shaman. How do we navigate this? Definitely don't want these cards. But I don't have enough removal. Like, I'd like to hit removal here. Probably bring in Moat and Rip, I guess. We definitely don't want Energy Flux. So I guess we'll bring in a Needle. Shh, Admiral. Don't tell anyone. Yeah, this looks like a really bad matchup. Oh yeah, I could have locked the board down. It doesn't hit any of my lock pieces, right? Oh, it hits Rest in Peace. But lockdown might have gotten me the ability to attack and win, probably. I could just do it on the turn where I can attack and win. We might have been able to win that game. Keep. Yes. We have Flux? You mean field? Or what do you mean? I did not have enough cards to bring in because I still have a Stony Silence in my deck. I don't know. The 8 damage, 4 damage probably would have mattered. Okay. Mystic Remora is so bad against this deck. It has so many creatures in it. Oof, there it is. How do we feel about oof, there it is? I think I'm just going to force it, pitching Remora, and then Time Walk and try to find good cards. So if I just, like, do a Remora, they just don't play anything. I don't know. I'm really bad against this deck. It has way too many creatures in it. My deck is a little geared towards not that kind of cards. Ooh, that is a great draw. Makes me pretty happy about... Oh, man, I guess I could not have Ambush Viper Nets. Okay. No fetch lands, so I can't fetch basic either. A new Mystic Remora. Alright, well, I will play that on my next turn where I can draw a card with it. Hopefully. Wasteland. Gross. And no fetch lands for me, or I would have fetched double basic, so... I think I need to put more removal spells in my deck, or my sideboard. That's what I should put. I was thinking about putting removal spells in my sideboard, and then I just put another Rest in Peace, right? I really should have put some swords in, at least. Am I getting Bowmastered? I guess we'll find out together. I'll just force it. Ah, Mental Misstep. I'm not forcing that, so... Alright, I mean, we're kind of in trouble. We got Wastelanded. We don't really have a lot going on. Frog. Sounds bad. I'll force it. Eventually, they'll just Lurrus it all back. How many Rest in Peace did I bring in? All of them? Did bring in all of them. Come on, something good. Please help, Justin. Justin, help. That's not it. That is not it. I think I'm going to lose this game. I don't really want to be forcing the things my opponent was playing, but I didn't really feel like I had a lot of choices. I'm going to make him time walk them here. I really need... I wish I had that resolved that Remora, I guess. I need Ancestral, probably. Yeah. I would take Rest in Peace here as well. Static Prison. It's not nothing. Should I hit their green source? Does that help me at all? I might just do it. They didn't play a land that turn, right? Can't trip it. That's good. That's good. Right. Court of Con. I'm keeping it. It's a It's a monarch. It's a draw. Hopefully my opponent can't cast anything this turn. Okay, that's not the end of the world. Does mean I am not attacking because I need to block. Court of Cunning. Not great against Deathrite Shaman, but they have forced this. Oh, I got dazed. All right, whatever. It means I'm attacking. I really got dazed. Oh, okay. That would have been a nice one to resolve. Getting to draw with the Monarch would have been very helpful. Because now I'm just so far behind by Lurrus. Maybe I'll draw one of my rest in peace. Yep. Cat is a problem. Cat is definitely a problem. Rest in peace would be such a good draw. That's a Mox. That is not good. That is not good. Damn. Getting dazed there was really bad for me. I really wish we had drawn a rest in peace. So they play a Lurrus. They can't buy anything back this turn, but next turn they can buy back Frog. Can't attack anymore. High noon. We do have our Ruby. That's something. Draws a card at least. High noon into rest in peace. Come on, rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace. Saga. Whoa, this is... Oh, that draws a card? Rest in peace, 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 rest in peace. We have like 3 in our deck. No! Why? Yeah, I should have played Mox pre-High Noon. I hate Urza Saga so much, chat. Card is so unplayable. Oh my god. It's so bad. We're not playing an ETB tap land. No. That's not Meticulous Archive anyways. All right. What? I do want to draw cards. Maybe my card's better than their Lurrus. I guess I'm not putting cards in their yard anymore. All right, fuck it. I'll keep my guy around. It's better than your Lurrus. I should definitely play this Mox Pearl. That was so bad. I was too focused on the ETBs. Man, Force of Vigor is a problem. Yeah, now I can't play my Phyrexian on life. Yep, big mistake. I don't know if it's a game-losing one. I think we were already losing the game, but... Big mistake. At least would have been a draw card here. Man. I don't know why. I just wasn't thinking about it. I was holding it because I didn't want to like overshow them for like Collector Roof. But yeah, there's some problems inherent in that. Like, okay, well, let's see. Buffing Frog. It doesn't matter. I don't think it matters at all, but it was definitely a mistake. I'm super dead here, aren't I? Bowmaster? Oh, just exile. Sure. Yeah. I guess High Noon would never let me play Rest in Peace, right? So. All right. We're definitely gonna take damage here. They had Mox Jet, Black Lotus, and Emerald. Classic bug. I mean, if they're copying my list, it is the only Force of Vigor. But I did say that. I did say that. This is fine. I did say that I should put more Vigors in my deck. If it's the skimmer version, I guess. They might just be on a normal Lurrus Deathrite Shaman deck. Yeah, I go to 0. Great. Okay. Get me out of here. I did not play that game well, but I don't think I could have won, so. We really have bad cards for this matchup, don't we? I mean, my cards are just so bad. Oh, well. All right. Try again. What do we have here? Saga Gaming. Brilliant. Just get vigored and die. I mean, can we ever not keep this hand? Definitely don't want that. I feel so weak here. Oh, we considered it. We considered it for sure. I really want to like Needle Wasteland, not Deathrite Shaman. They're just forcing this? It's a bad sign. I assume that means I'm getting Wastelanded. This deck is an abomination. Thank you for asking, though. Why did they force this? If they're not Wastelanding. I mean, what are we doing? Should we just temporary lock down these two things? I mean, maybe we're just getting spell pierced. Oh, there are no lands in the yard. We could get dazed. Maybe I can just run the high noon into the daze. I'm so surprised they countered the needle. Maybe they thought I was gonna name like Frog? True. Frog can discard a land. Don't know if I can do much about that, but. Oh, they got nothing? Okay. All right. Certainly interesting. There's the Wasteland. So they just wanted to play Frog? Couldn't they have just Wastelanded and played Frog? They must have top decked the Wasteland, right? Well, now I don't have any mana, so I guess I'm just dead. Oof, there it is. No. Yeah. Oh, Loam Wasteland? After you saw a rip? I guess that's why they forced the needle. Oh, boy. I need my rips. I am not beating Loam Wasteland, I can tell you that much. That helps, for sure. But I still am gonna die unless I draw Rest in Peace. I am getting spell pierced. Well, things are really bad. I think we're just dead. This matchup seems extremely awful, and the way I just did not put enough removal spells in my deck, probably. Dredge the Loam, Wasteland me, buy it back. I can't even believe we won a game versus this deck. Seems so bad. Didn't even Loam. My opponent does have to win in 5 minutes. But I can't make it to 4 mana here. I need to draw a Rip. Oh, I can't. I'll just concede. Oh, I've been bested. I mean, this under over encumbered definitely would have slowed the game down a little bit. Oh, I wouldn't have because I wouldn't have had a land. Yeah, we were super dead here. Okay, round 3. This is going to be the longest stream of all time. Each round is a bajillion minutes. All right, another Lurrus gamer. I have my temporary lockdown. I have my Stony Silence, my Force. Let's see how this is. If they're combo Lurrus, then we'll hit him with the Stony Silence. If they're not combo Lurrus, we'll hold the Stony Silence, hit him with the lockdown, and then hit him with the Stony Silence. Electric Eel is the one that pumps for a red, right? You like play it in old school sometimes. It is either blue. Oh, that's a 1 mana card. That wasn't even a 2 mana card. And it wasn't the dark. It is either Legends, Antiquities. It is Legends or Antiquities. It is blue or red. I don't want to continue that while I'm playing, though. All right. I can't probe because my opponent might... No, I don't want to get Vexing Bobbled. I don't want to probe because my opponent... I might need to force something for my opponent. And I don't want to slam Stony because I have a Sapphire and I don't want my Stony to get temporary lockdown. I will not fetch a Surveil land here because I'm interested in maybe getting Island Plains. Okay, now I will probe. I should maybe have held the land first. Okay, so they are on control. There's Twister Frog, Negation Swords, Lavinia Swords, and Negation. Okay. I see. That's like pretty annoying for me when they hit their land. Because I won't be able to actually cast Temporary Lockdown if they resolve Lavinia, and I don't have lands. I do think I'm going to Surveil land here. What is my best draw? It's probably still the flash draw spell creature, because I can protect it. I definitely don't want to force. They're going to clean up. Pitch the Twister. We drew Phyrexian Unlife. I mean, I guess we just start resolving spells, right? I'll just get double on non-basic. I literally tapped all blue mana somehow. All right, I will cast Phyrexian Unlife. How does that make you feel? Would you like to negate my Phyrexian Unlife? Could be a combo piece, opponent. You might want to negate it. You could maybe. Look at how 3 mana enchantment-y it is. God, we're so dead to a wasteland again. Man, the fact that I have to force a Lavinia here is so tilting. I don't think this is going to work out for us. I'm not going to lie to you. This looks bad. I think we need to have some actual Swords to Plowshares. They said they have no idea what's happening. That means you have to counter it. That's the universal sign of I have to counter it. Oh, well, they decided they didn't have to counter it, which is actually very bad for me. Noticeably bad for me. Ah, they drew a land. I think we're dead. I think we're dead, by the way. I will force your Lavinia. I'm so dead. I've never been more dead, actually. I can't even kill this stupid frog because they're going to negate my temporary lockdown. I'm so dead. They hit another land? Now they're going to hold up hardcast negation. Smat. All right. I guess I didn't need to counter Lavinia if I had gonna just draw all lands. What do they have? They drew a Bowmaster? Oh, yeah, but like, how am I gonna resolve my temporary lockdown? Maybe I should have kept a force so I could draw another blue card. Whoops. Whoops. They have so much counter magic. And a wasteland. Rip the Tundra. Buy Lurrus. They're holding on to that frog. I drew my own negation. I can't really use it, though. So I could draw another land next turn. At that point, they probably have double negation up. I think we're just dead, is what I'm thinking. We really need that entity guy. Gal. Person. What is it? Fielder? Tracker? How am I supposed to play the game? I hate Wasteland so much. I'm playing 2 basics in my deck, and I'm still going to get wastelanded out of this stupid game. I'm not even going to have the ability to cast my spells. No, I'm not in Mesa Enchantress. No. If anything, I'd splash for Argonian, but I decided I did not want to do that. I'm just dead, right? I mean, maybe I can bait them with a... I can bait them with a... I can bait them with the combo, right? Solemnity. I can get a counter out of their hand. I'm just so dead. What am I saying? Wasteland is an atrocity. I could negate back. I don't think I'm getting a better time. Is there something else I can do here that's good? No. Okay, I will get this countered. And then I will... I mean, why am I trying to get my best spell countered? What is my plan? I mean, I'm stopping the frog, right? So that's something. I should have saved my blue mana, not my Tundra. I did stop the frog. Anti-Wasteland tech is bad. because it requires you to have mana, typically. Trying to beat Wasteland is a futile effort. You just lose to it, and you can accept that as part of your format, and that nobody cares. They're just gonna play Lurrus, and I'm gonna die. At least I can temporary lock down the non-Lurrus cards, and then see what we can do from there. They didn't Wasteland me, so I can still cast my temporary lockdown. Basics don't beat Wasteland. That's just a lie. That's not actually how Magic works. You can play as many basics as you want. You're still going to lose games to Wasteland. That's the biggest fallacy I've ever seen. Sometimes you just draw your duels. We have 2 basics in play, and we're still losing to Wasteland. Agreed. They have, like, Lurrus into Master. Okay. Yeah, it's just an abysmal Magic card to exist. It should be banned in Legacy and restricted in Vintage, but it's not. Atrocity. Oh, I should have mentally misstepped that. In case you were wondering exactly how in tune I am with the rest of this game. Let's concede. Let's concede. Let's shame concede. We go next. All right. In this next game, we will definitely have better choices. Like the fact that I have no removal in my sideboard still. All right, this sideboard needs to have like 3 Swords to Plowshares in it at a minimum. We misconstructed. I did bring up that I wanted to have more things, and I just did not have the things. The main deck should have 3 swords? Nah. Nah. Nope. Can't make me. I've got temporary lockdown. Better than a swords. This is like 3 swords in 1. Kind of. When we don't get the entity tracker going, it goes really badly for us, I must say. I got 2 cards for 1, not me. What do you want from me? Of course I lost the game. My opponent had Wasteland. The game was over. We might actually want humility. It's kind of interesting. I didn't think we wanted humility, but it would have been a good choice a couple times here. You can't like play 3 swords in this deck because you just don't have enough blue slots that you can play them in. Like we got to get enough blue cards to play forces, right? You have to start cutting some of the fun ofs. And at that point, why don't we just play blue-white actual cards? All right. What do we got? A classic Urza's Saga tap land hand. There's nothing I love more in my life. There's no way. Maybe I just play Urza's Saga to bait Wasteland. Surely they'll just start by Wastelanding me, right? Why do I play 7 fetches and 2 basics in my deck when I just die to Wasteland anyways? Oh, wait, they're not even going to do it? Opponent. I was counting on you. Fetch. They were sidetracked by a more powerful option. No! No! Should have let on my tap land. My bad. I just wanted to get wastelanded, okay? Now I get wastelanded, don't get my mocks. Be sad. My opponent has 10 cards in hand. What are they going to do? Frog? Lavinia. Oh, perfect. My land can vanish, and then I won't be able to cast any spells. Urza Saga, such a good card. I'm so glad this card is restricted. It's not good. It's not, you know, it's too broken. Great. I lose the game. That's crazy. Well, maybe I can block with an entity tracker. Perfect. That'll do it. I think Urza's... I really wanted to not include Urza Saga in this deck, but drawing a card off of tracker is pretty sweet. All right, they didn't see this in game one, so maybe it'll work. Boom! Ambush Viper. Now what? You removed all your swords. You're doomed. You have no counterspell for it. I am gonna block and kill the Lavinia. I would never attack with this Lavinia here. I would just like assume Hull Breacher is coming or something. All right, now I get wastelanded. How are we not wastelanding pre-combat? Cool, get me the hell out of this game. I am not happy. Okay, here we go. Round 4. Round 4. What do we have? Ooh, keep. Keep. Atog is a common? I don't think Atog is a common. It's gotta be a common as well. I assume Atog is not a common. Is it a common? I doubt it, right? Though those early sets are weird. It is a common. Wow. Okay. Well, we did that game. That was fun. All right, so I think we just main phase a tracker and play a Remora, yeah? Agree? My opponent has not revealed a cat. No cat from the opponent. Come on, let the tracker resolve. Just let it resolve. It's a 2-3. Mystic Remora. If they're like Bazaar or Mono White, do they even care? All right, we have successfully Black Lotused an Enchantress and played a Mystic Remora on turn 1. Surely this is good. Okay, Workshop. Workshop is good. Grim Monolith. Grim Monolith, great. Feed the fish. Love that for me. Okay, we have a chance. We have a chance. What else? What else you got? We can enchantment. We can tutor for a Stony Silence. 1 ring. Man, if I had a Stony Silence in my hand already, I'd just let it go. But I can't Enlighten Tutor right now for a Stony Silence. But I think we just let it go. No, too many cards. All right, I want to force this, pitching Brainstorm. And then the next turn, I'm going to get 2 Remoras going. Wait, do I want 2 Remoras going? Or do I want to be able to find Stony Silence? I think I want to be able to find Stony Silence, right? I probably just want to be able to find Stony Silence. And then we drop the Remora, play the Stony Silence. Paying is worse than casting another one. Yes and no. I see what you're saying. Okay. Like I can pitch another one to force, right? But drawing a card probably offsets that. Yeah. All right, new ring. We still don't know if they're jewel or not, but unfortunately, we didn't draw a land yet. I would like to draw a land so that we can play both next turn. Okay, cool. All right. All right, what else? What else you have for us? Oh, Scrawly Crawly. Oh, wait. Scrawly Crawly pretty good against us, huh? Okay, so now we Enlighten Tutor. And we Enlighten Tutor for a Stony Silence. And then we let the fish go. And Remora is kind of bad against this crawler. But we can remove it eventually, right? It's a classic draw after my Stony Silence. All right, we do need to find an answer to Scrawly Crawly. I don't think Negation's a very good draw. I kind of need Force of Will, right? Because all the things that I care about are creatures. All right, let's just talk about the Mox Pearl. Another ring. Okay, that's fine. So like I said, we still do need an answer to Crawler, but once we get an answer to Crawler, we'll be in a good spot. They did not attack, sadly. Do I pay for a thingy? I don't think so. I think we attack and then try to get him on the backswing with another one. Oh, that doesn't do anything, right? Shit. The fact that I keep drawing these swift reconfigurations and they don't do anything is very, very sad. Maybe I can bait him. Oh wait, that doesn't do any damage. I think I still do it. It's part of the gambit here. We need to kill this crawler. It's okay. We have more entities to track. They have a lot of mana. Come on. Yes! Yes! They fell for it! What is this? No! I fell for it! Alright. That's not good. I still don't deal damage. I need a tutor. Help! I think I'm gonna die. I think I'm dead. Maybe I can win the race. My deck is not cooperating. Where are the removals? The tutors? No, I'm getting talent again. Come on. I think I can win the race though, right? I think I still win the race, right? Prevent all damage that would be dealt. No, that one doesn't do it. I lose the race. I actually lost this game. Is crazy. It's so crazy. Stupid negation. I mean, I could have attacked with less creatures. It would have saved me like 3 turns of things, right? Crawler just carries all the time is the most nonsense I've ever seen. Don't lie to the people like that. Yeah, yeah. There were a bunch of choices I could have made in this game that would have put me in a spot where I had a much higher chance of winning, and I did not make those choices. I finally found the Enlightened Tutor as I die. My opponent's thing loses life, and this is prevent damage. I needed Static Prison or Phyrexian Unlife, Tension Sphere, Energy Flux. This is okay. I played this game badly. I should have made different choices. If I just swift reconfig in the beginning, then I am in a much better spot. I can't take damage, and I probably can't lose. I think it's mostly just I played really badly and deserve to lose the game, so. But we do have a lot of cards for this matchup. And by a lot of cards, I mean, like, our entirety of our deck is going to be really good here. I actually don't know how I'm supposed to ever board for this, though, because everything is good. How the hell am I supposed to board for this? All my cards are good. I don't think I need a needle because I have Stony Silence as a 4 of. There's no real reason to have a needle. You can take out Island and Plains, maybe. Maybe I just don't bring in negations and traps, and I just take out negations on the play and go for full stuff. Just mulligan a little harder. Oh man, no, but that was a me problem for sure. I hope this is good enough. It might just not be. Maybe I'm just like not allowed to cut those lands either. Kind of hate this hand. I'm gonna mulligan this hand. Somehow I made a worse hand happen. All right, here we go. Here we go. Turn 1 Ancestral Energy Flux. See? London Mulligan, chat. Just London Mulligan them. Just hit them with the London Mulligan. Could still lose to Raker here. Probably want to keep the trap. All right, your move. You may only use the Raker card. Where's the Saga? Sure. It's not very good with my energy flux, I must say. The One Ring? Oh, Argentum Masticore. I bet you didn't see another one coming. Yeah. It'd be a shame if something happened. Oops. All fluxes. Are we... Oh, Dismember was pitched. Interesting. You got another one? Another one's pretty good. Ancient Tombs. Another one? Oh my god, I think we're gonna lose. I think we're gonna lose, actually. Uh-oh. I'm gonna play 2 fluxes and I'm gonna lose. We're just gonna lose. That's crazy, man. That's so crazy. We've been bested. What can I say? I thought we could never lose this matchup, to be perfectly honest. Our cards are so good. Oh, wait, they don't have another 3-drop. All right. Fair enough. I mean, we still do die to a 5-3. We are so very dead to a 5-3. Or 5-5, I should say. Toughness doesn't really matter here. Maybe I can turn him into a car. No bad matchups. You gotta love something as much as CRK loves his colorless workshop deck with no interaction. No bad matchups. Raker, man. All the good cards. We're so dead. We're so dead. It's crazy. I did mulligan like crazy, so. Oh my god, it's phased out. I can't hit it with my 1 fucking removal spell. It's my only removal spell, really, for this thing. Maybe I'm not even supposed to play this Stony Silence. They only have 1 card left in their hand. I take 7 here, and then I'm just dying to Flesh Raker. Yeah, we did. Pitch Demonic Tutor. Why? How? It's crazy. It's pro multicolor. I can't even kill it. All right, get me the fuck out of here. Okay, well, all the wheels come off of the bus at some point. Okay, here we go. 5th and final round of our Vintage League. The wheels have officially come all the way off. We do have a nice little maybe energy field combination gaming here. Let's see what this does for us. Red Hot Phil is also 1 and 3. Maybe I can put together the Rest in Peace combination gaming. That's a Mox. So what's Phil up to then? Jewel? Jewel. All right, my hand is not very good against Jewel. That's kind of a problem. I can get the Stony Silence, but will I be in time? Maybe I can brainstorm into a force. It's gonna be close. I'm gonna need to be able to brainstorm into a force. Surely brainstorm's got my back, right? Pio? Karn. Somehow I don't think Karn is a big problem. Is it? Oh, I guess they can get Masticore, and then it's a huge problem. Yeah, it's a problem. I need a force. All right, brainstorm. I found the Stony Silence, and I found force. Okay. We'll put back land and Mox. I will attempt to negate. We only have 3 cards left. I don't even know what we tutor for, but we do need to shuffle. Maybe like a detention sphere or something. I wish we had like a drawing enchantment. Oh, I guess our monarch ones. Maybe we draw the monarch. Saga. What about Mystic Remora? Does that do anything good for us? Energy Flux? Oh, Energy Flux. We can go Stony into Energy Flux. That's got to be good. All right, I'm assuming this resolves, and then my opponent cries, and then I hit him with the Energy Flux, and they cry again. Force? Oh. Oh, wow. Wow. They did see that I pitched an energy field to my negation. Does it mean I'm dead? At least I have another card I want. But it's not very good against them. Stony Silence was the killer. Maybe we can be the Monarch? Ring. Yeah. He baited us with Karn. Brutal. I think that means we die. I mean, did I have to counter Karn? I feel like I had to counter Karn, right? I probably want this so that I can try to regrow my Stony Silence. It's going to take a couple turns, but... All right. Oh, I hope this Flux can buy me time. Oh, wait. I won't be able to buy the regrow card because I won't have a Mox Pearl. I guess we can get like a Detention Sphere or something. I don't know. I don't have multiple Stony Silences in the main. They can just pay, or they can just draw and then drop it. Oh, they're gonna keep it? Are they gonna PO in response? A classic. A classic. Has the one of blue source in the entire deck. PO in response. GG. This is why, chat, you don't bring in Energy Flux unless you have like oofs and stuff when you play against PO decks. It is just not good. We're going to keep it in, though, in post board. It'll be a blue card for force, and we have some Stony Silences to support it. But it is a liability. I can't imagine we can ever win this game from this spot, but I mean, I can't be unhappy. Our brainstorm hit us best possibles. I had to counter that Karn, right? That's my only choice I made. I had to counter Karn. I mean, I assume we're just getting, like, combo killed here, right? I guess I could have let Karn resolve and Enlighten tutored for a Detention Sphere. Then my Detention Sphere would have gotten countered, and I still have to beat a Karn, right? At some point, they can just, like, Volt Key and sink into Stupor the Flux, right? So there's just no point in playing this out. It's pretty much deterministic. I think. I'm gonna let them do at least one more spell, though. I want to see it. Vexing Bauble. Time Vault. Are they just, like, doing it later? Probably. They're uncounterable with Bauble. If I had, like, another Stony Silence or something... Is there anything I can get here that'll make things happy? I could get a Detention Sphere, but then they just bounce. What is the thing that does the most for me? I can Detention Sphere the jewels. And that way, if they bounce the Flux, I mean, they could just bounce the thing, draw two, get 2 jewel draws. If they find another sink, it's like super bad. Or if they find a PO, it's super bad. It doesn't really work. I can temporary lock down all the artifacts. But that doesn't really help me. I mean, I could get a Mystic Remora, but they have a Vexing Bauble, so, like, Force doesn't even do anything. We could get a High Noon. That's probably the most disruptive. It's probably High Noon. Those are our 3 best cards for these kind of combo matchups. I mean, they could just... I guess they can't have Force and Sync, so... is there any... Yeah, I guess I keep this in play. There's no real reason not to. I'll play a High Noon. It's High Noon. This is for my opponent to figure out and for me to sit back and watch. All right, so here's a sink. Are they sinking? Okay, they are sinking the Flux. If they have another sink, they just sink the High Noon and win. But I mean, like, that's our best play, right? All right, they just had triple sink in top 26. All right, whatever. I tried. Okay. We get even better post board, though. We have 3 Stony Silence, 3 Energy Flux, a Mind Ray Trap, and a Negation. So those are good cards. We can definitely get rid of... I don't know, Plains, Swift, Reconfig. I want to keep the Prison. I don't think I want Over Encumbered. I don't think I want Energy Field or Rest in Peace. I do think a temporary lockdown's fine. I don't know if I'm allowed to, like, take out 2 lands, but I guess I'll take out 2 lands. And... Yeah. I probably don't need the thing that recurs things. And I guess Unlife and Solemnity don't do very much, right? Is there anything Solemnity helps? Saga and Karn. It's probably not good enough. All right, try this. Can my opponent beat a moat? I mean, the Synchronous Super solves everything. They can beat anything if they combo off, so... I mean, this is, if there was a deck that was good against Jewel, this certainly looks like one of the decks that would be good against Jewel. We have 4 Stony Silence, 4 Energy Flux, High Noon, Tutors, 7 Forces, 2 Mindbreak Traps, 3 Mystic Remoras. If I was to build a deck to beat Jewel, this is pretty close to what it would look like. So I am still hopeful we can come out of this with a 2-3. How do I have none of the cards that I need, but I do have the Mox? I mean, I probably have to keep this, right? Oh, it's so bad because I can't even protect my spell. I'd mulligan this. Okay, that's better. I mean, we don't have any lands, but... I mean, it's better, right? Is it even better? I mean, it's better. It's definitely better. Am I like not playing Remora though? No, I should definitely just slam Remora, right? Okay. Your move, opponent. Hopefully I just draw land. Please. Game. That's so good for me. What if I draw another land, chat? Come on. Just jam into it. Just jam into it. What? Just jam into it. And then eventually we play like High Noon and Flux and stuff. It'll be fine. Just jam in. Just jam in. There could be not. Just jam in. Just jam. Just jam. Double workshop draw, huh? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can go one more turn, drop the Remora, draw a land. Okay. Watch them just like play a Massacre. You're gonna discard the hand size to let my Remora die? What if I play another Remora? Worm Coil. Our deck is not exactly suited for beating the Worm Coil pivot because we just needed to put Swords to Plowshares in our deck. You know? I don't know what convinced me not to do that. I think I was just so done with the 1.5 hour brewing session. I was like, I was ready. All right. They just keep hitting land drops. We let the fish go. We draw land anyways. Beautiful. And then I guess the spell pierce doesn't do very much, but I slam the Noon of High Variety. Resolvers. Your move, opponent. Now what? Now what? What is the plan? All right, your one spell is a Mana Vault. I'll allow it. Saga kill you. What are you doing, opponent? One spell. One spell. Stop tapping. You only get one. No, come on. How do they do it? How do they always have it? It's crazy. This is the only card in their deck that does anything. I can't even protect my Energy Flux because of High Noon. Oh, crazy. Ish. All right. Maybe they don't have a force. Oh, okay. That will significantly reduce the effectiveness of Urza's Saga. I'm surprised they just have no force. I've never seen a Jewel player that doesn't have force and a payoff on turn 1. Wait, what are you doing? What's your plan? I'm making the Jewel player think way too much. They can only cast 1 spell. Their artifacts have a upkeep cost. They can, oh, if they play a spell, I draw a card. All right, Mana Vault down. We beat their last turn. Now what? Hopefully not more tombs. That would be bad for me. Hopefully not Tolarian Academy. That would be bad for me. Hopefully not City of Traders. That would be very bad for me. What? These are restricted? You only get 1? Yeah. Maybe I'll draw another energy flux. It'll be fine. Jewel, draw 3. I guess we just force it. Too much mana. Tarn. What in tarnation? Okay. I got enough fish. I got another little fish. Wait, what are they doing now? Oh, they're making a saga in response. And then they're casting a mental misstep on an ancestral recall? Well played, opponent. Well played. Simply have it. Simply never don't have it. Bro, I don't. Okay. Wait, so you're gonna make another token, and then you're gonna pay for this token? Is that the plan? Seems like a plan. I can't say that that's a good plan. I think we're gonna lose. So many counters, so many draw 3s, and the best 2 lands in the deck. Pain, suffering, triple workshop. I can't even counter it because of Soul Ring. That's a draw card. That's good. I just drew the thing I put into my graveyard. I guess I die. I can't believe they had Academy Saga. That's crazy. Perfect. Am I dead before this thing resolves? Even if it resolves, they're just gonna counter it, the spell I cast. Because they've drawn a gajillion cards. Oh, temporary lockdown's not very good. I would definitely get Detention Sphere. It doesn't matter though, because they have 10 cards in hand. I never got Stony Silence into play. Not that it matters much either, because they had Tolarian Academy Saga. Without searching for it, just had them. Yep. Pay, pay, pay. Hit me for 6. The problem is my own High Noon is going to protect my their counter spell. And there's not really anything I can do about it. Also, if I counter a spell here, I can't tutor. Don't know if that matters, though. Basic Island. Time Walk. All right, well, I guess I counter it. Ancestral. What? What? Wait, what? I guess I was F6'd? I'm so confused. I guess I die then, right? Sorry about that. I didn't realize I was F6'd. This is 1, 2, 3. This is exactly enough mana to keep everything in play. It doesn't kill me, though, until they play another spell. Man, the Tellurian Academy is so bad for me. Crazy. The major problem here is that I can't actually deploy a thing that counters these cards, or that kills these cards, because they're going to have a Force of Will backup. Kind of need them to, like, play a Vexing Bauble or something. If they play a Vexing Bauble here, and then I chump block with an Entity Tracker, then I could draw into a removal spell. I definitely wish I had put the Dress Down in my deck. I have to say, not putting the Dress Down in my deck has come up and bit me a bunch of times now. Oh, wow, they even have a Masticore. I guess I'm not really even beating that either. So now I have to chump block anyways. Yeah, we're super dead, huh? We got bullied. I cannot really remotely beat this. I guess I can tutor. I can't tutor. I just have to draw something that works. That might work. I don't think it's enough, but doesn't matter if they have a force, obviously. Yeah, okay, cool. It's not enough because they can just pay for 1. All right, well, this went so badly. I mean, this is not a very good balanced deck. That one I'm not upset about. 1-4. 1 and 4. We put up some good fights in the beginning of this event, and then everything just fell apart and died. This deck was very bad. I think we high rolled really hard in the beginning and had some things that lined up really well. There were some deck building mistakes for sure. I think it wanted to have a Dress Down in the main. It wanted to have more removal in the 75, probably a bunch of swords, probably like 4 swords in the total of the 75. Yeah, this deck was really, really bad. Which is kind of what we figured, right? But a lot of things had to go right for us to win, so hopefully the matches in the beginning were enjoyable enough that you had a good time even along the way. And chat, I can blame chat for putting this deck together. But I did have some fun. There were some definitely enjoyable moments. We got some good screenshots in the beginning. Poor Hans got bullied by rest in peace Stony Silence against the Breach player High Noon. The strong enchantments are very strong. Rest in peace Stony Silence, High Noon are actually very good against vintage decks, but you still need to be doing like vintage things with your other cards, and the rest of our deck was not doing vintage things. I must say I've been very unimpressed with Remora. I thought about maybe having Remora as a card in my Lurrus PO deck, and it was so bad in every test route. There are too many creatures right now in the format. Remora just does not get it done. I highly dislike Remora in the current format. I mean, we played against multiple creature decks today. We played against a Lurrus with Deathrite Shamans. We played a Lurrus with Frogs. We played against what was the other deck we played against? I don't even remember, but there were definitely creatures, Masticores and Rakers and stuff. Nothing really went the way of Mystic Remora here. So I guess it was okay in the beginning of the first game, but we didn't play even against Jewel, and they just waited and then killed us. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. See more vintage content on this YouTube channel every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'll see you then.